Hey guys, Silver here, and I'm going to teach you how to solve a gear ball. The first thing to learn is the corners, because the corners are going to be the first step. I think it's best to practice solving a 2x2 180 degrees, just by only turning 180 degrees on a 2x2. If you know how to solve this, then you should be able to solve the gear ball. Now, let's go on with this first step, and I'm going to use a 2x2 for an example. So this is actually pretty easy because the gear ball, the corners, moves twice. And that's what we're going to learn from this 2x2. So like this pattern right here. The first step is to solve one side. So since this green needs to be right here, you need to turn this 180 degrees and put this green to here, and then it solves, and then you get this pattern. If you get this pattern, you're going to do a U2, and then you can face here or here. You get R2, U2, an R2, or an R2, F2, R2. But for this one, it's just going to be R, U, and then etc. Ooh, sorry. So another example again. So solve one side, easy, and you have this. Instead of a checkerboard, it's the columns. Pretty easy. R, U, R. Well, for this one, it's R2, U2, R2. This one's just R, U, R. So I'm gonna do a demonstration like this. See how these corners are columns? You solve one side. It's just only the corners. R, F, or R, and it solves all corners. Where did that cap go? Okay, and then you just align the middle, and that's how it works. So it's the same thing as this 2x2, but for this one it's only one turn, this one's two turns. So yeah, you can go ahead and practice this. It's pretty simple. It's about like, I guess, 10 combinations? 6? I don't know. So let's scramble this up. So yeah, remember those patterns. Okay. So, of course, the first step, the corners. Now, since they're all 180 degree like I showed you from here, let's just solve one side. So like you can solve green, let's do green. Green's right here, so it needs to be right here. So do U, and then it needs to be right here, so just do R. And it's here. Done. Now let's see what pattern we got. We got a checkerboard pattern, which is like this. This is what we have. See? Just pay attention to the corners only. Checkerboard, right? Then solve the corners. Just like what we did. U2. Then you can face right here if you're doing gear ball. R2, U2, R2. This one, you're going to do U, and it makes a column. And if I were you, I would probably face this way on top, not like this. So you don't have to do F. Just face on top and just do R, U, and then R. And that solves all corners. And that's pretty much it. Next is the edges, which is permutating, or aka moving them into the correct place. Now, there's one thing I want you to ignore is X swaps, meaning this needs to be right here. Yeah, X swaps right here. So this to here and this to the other side. Ignore that, because it's best to do adjacent swaps better, because it's much easier for you to solve. So like for this one, this looks like it's solved, right? But you have to pay attention to the corners and the edges, because this one is blue, purple, and this one's green and purple. And so these two needs to switch, and these two needs to switch, because this needs to be right here, because it's red and blue, red and blue. So these two needs to swap, these two needs to swap. So we're going to do it this way, swap here, face this way, always face this way. It's like a swap and adjacent swap. Opposite, sorry. And then do this algorithm or pattern. R2, U, R2, U. And there you go. And this whole side is solved. Now you're going to ignore this axis and begin doing this axis or this axis. So this one, let's say, what about this one? This one's an X swap because it's two opposite colors. Because this one needs to be here and this one needs to be here, and that's what we want to ignore. So go to adjacent swap. These are adjacent swaps. Same color, but different color, because this needs to be right here, this needs to be right here. Same goes to the bottom. And so we're gonna face it not like this, but like this. Always like this. Swap on top, swap on bottom. Not like this. It's always gonna swap these two. And do this same algorithm. R2, U, R2, U. And that puts every whole edge in the correct place. There's no such thing as X swaps itself. No, it's always going to be an adjacent swap, and you're always just going to solve it like that. And now we're done with the permutation. Next step is orientating, or aka rotating them into the correct place. So like this one, these needs to be correct in place. This is correct, this is correct, this is not correct, because it needs to be like this. And this is the simple part. You just basically keep turning until it solves by itself. But I want to do the fastest way. So see how it does not reconnect when it hits right here? It means it's going to take a longer way if you move right here. If you turn it this way, see how it connects now? So turn that way and it solves immediately. And that it always works like that. And that's it. It's pretty much, you do the same whole rest to the other axis. And then these middle are also easy. It's just R, U, R, U, R. R, U, R, U, R. Or U too. Just U. That's it. It solves everything. And it just repeats itself just like that. So I'll just give you another demonstration. Because I'm not lying. It's just, that is actually how you solve it. It's pretty easy. So again, corners. This is, for some reason, it's solved. But we have a checkerboard again. So we're going to do a U. And now face this way. R, U, R. Align the middles. Always align the middles. Like that. It won't affect anything besides these edges orientating, but that's alright. So always fix the middle. Let's see, what do we need to fix? This side is solved. These two needs to be swapped, and these two needs to be swapped. So we're going to face it this way and do the algorithm. R, R2, yeah, R2, U, R2, U. And that solves everything. And then orientation. So let's see. Nope, that doesn't align. So we're gonna do the opposite of that move. And it fixes immediately. This way, not align. So go opposite. Lockups. And it fixes immediately. Nope, not align. Turn this way. Opposite. Fixes immediately. This right here. Always face the 4 ones, because it's gonna flip. These two are gonna flip. These two are gonna flip. These two are gonna flip. So not right here. Here. Face right here. Could be it here. Here. Anywhere. As long as your face right here. You could do this pattern again. R, U, R, U, R, U. And that's it. That's basically how you solve it. One last solve, and we're done. I'm very bad at scrambling this, because this is a very easy puzzle, so turns 180. Okay. Next. Oops, focus camera. Okay. Solve the corners again. Solve one side, let's try yellow. Easy, just solve it like that. And the whole corners I solved, that's amazing. Solve the middle. See, red, red, green, green, that's good. Solve the middle. And then now, edge permutation. This axis is correct. Let's see, these two are not correct. See how it looks like it's solved, but you always have to pay close attention to right here, the corner and the edges, because these are different colors. So yeah, these two are oranges, but these two aren't the same color. So red, purple. So these two needs to swap, and these two needs to swap. So always pay close attention. So face like this way, do R2, U, R2, U. And that's it. It doesn't matter if you go this way or this way of R2, because it's an R2, so it's the same thing. It's just the U that you have to do it correctly. Alright, so, and then start rotating these, orientation. Nope, that wasn't aligned, so you have to go the other way. Let's see. Oh, this one's aligned. Now you go the same way. There you go, immediately fix. And then face this way with the 4 middle centers. These things, I don't know what they're called. And just do R, U, R, U, R, and U. And that's it. That's basically how you solve the gear ball. It's pretty simple. Just practice 2 turns, 180 turns on the 2x2, and you'll be able to solve a gear ball. It's simple as that. Just remember those patterns. So that's the full tutorial of that. It's pretty simple. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helps you solve the gear ball. And see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.